Welcome to another episode, Air Guns and Pesting Channel. Today's video, we're going to take apart this Browning Buck Mark, lighten up the trigger pull. In my first video, it was around 5 pounds. Let's see if we can't get it down to at least 2 pounds anyways. So that's my goal here today. Tools you're going to need is a file, a Phillips for the hand grip on each side, and right in front of the trigger, 2 small Phillips on each side. 3mm Allen wrench. We're back here. Okay. I do have a pellet trap behind me. So we will test afterwards to see if the trigger spring, lighten up trigger spring, did any good. I do have my Lyman trigger pull gauge. And when I have it apart, if I can get access to the spring, I'm going to go ahead and add a little of the Macari black grease that I have. Or Vortex, doesn't matter. The black tar, add a little bit of that. Okay, so the reason why I brought this to your attention, the file. Sometimes, maybe not all guns, but I end up flipping this O-ring over because they had a line that was cut into it, and come to find out, back here, during the manufacturing process, I don't know what you call it, the molding, how they made the action, had a line, rough spot on there, and I just filed it down to help. So in other words, it wouldn't cut the O-ring, and that's what I did. Just make sure you check that. Make sure it's nice and smooth. This one is now. Now there's no more cut lines in the O-ring. So keep an eye on that, or at least file that down. So let's go ahead, and now the gun is cocked. So I'm gonna have her load it up with a pellet, shoot it off in the trap. Okay. Okay. All right, so that's done. Now, let me go ahead and take this apart. Take the grip saw, hand grip, put your Phillips screw aside, total of 4 Phillips screws, okay? One here. These are, and I just dropped it. I was getting ready to say, don't lose it. When I do, it fell. Right there. It's really tiny. Okay? Do the other side, total of 4 Phillips screws. Okay, now we take the 3mm Allen wrench. You don't have to unscrew it completely. I already did one of these guns already. I bought 2 of these. Keeping one here in the US and taking the other one to the Philippines and do some plinking while I'm there. There. You separate the complete action, top and bottom. Just put that aside. There is right here a spot where you could add some grease. I guess I better do that right now. Add me some of this black tar in there. Can't hurt nothing. Probably help it. All right, looks like it's not enough grease in there anyways. I did not want to go ahead and take the spring out completely, so I'm just gonna shove some grease down in there. Look at that big glob. You know, just to make sure that everything is working good in this gun pistol. Okay, black tar. All right, now we got some in there. Okay, can't hurt anything. Ought to help it. Get a rag real quick. Right back. All right. Put this aside, the upper receiver. Got the trigger in my hand. Pistol grip part. You got to peel it back. Like that. Like that. Just help it along, I guess. Okay. Just like that. Put this aside. All right. Oh, forgot to mention. You will need to get a small punch. Now, on the left side of the action, let's see, I gotta remember here. Yes, the left side. If you're holding a gun like this, the left side. You want to pull it because pull it from the left side. Like that. It's knurled. I don't know if focus, but a little knurling on it. So it's on the left side of the action. So just make sure you pull that. Grab your pair of pliers. Pull everything out, like so. Got 2 pins. And now the trigger group pop out. There it is. Okay. Got to look for a spring. And this kit I got at Harbor Freight. And you just have to pick out the right spring. Be right back. This is the spring that came out of it. A little stiff. And it goes right in here. The factory spring. You just remove it. I took one, I cut the spring down a lot lighter, like so. Put the whole trigger assembly back in place. Now, some guys will go ahead and, you know, do a little bit more on the trigger assembly, you know, add grease, what have you. I'm not doing all that. Now, you want to put the knurl part on the left side, okay? Line everything up. Did get a hammer, you know, while I was looking for a spring. Just tap it all back in place. There you have it. Much better. And then just reassemble everything. Okay. Reassemble everything with your new spring, like so. Okay. Tighten up the 3mm on top. Allen screw. You want to get it tight, but don't get it overly tight. Okay, now we're gonna go through those small little Phillips in front of the trigger. Just make sure you have the right Phillips screwdriver. You don't want to strip out the heads on these little small screws. Now, let's test it out. Turn this on, cock it, okay. We're gonna load a pellet in and see if there's any difference, which I believe it is. Now you're not gonna be able to see this because I'm gonna be shooting off camera. We're gonna test the trigger pull. Okay. All right, here we go. 3 pounds, 9 ounces. That automatically dropped it from 5 pounds down to 3 pounds. So I dropped two pounds off of this thing. Okay, try it again. Okay. All right, here we go. 2 pounds, 7 ounces. One more time. Okay. Here we go. Last one. Keep an average. 2 pounds, 3 ounces for an average of 2 pounds, 12 ounces, folks. I'll take that. There you go. Put everything all back together. Okay. Your hand grip. Like so. Squeeze the front like that. And you have a nice 2 pound trigger. I'll take that any day over the 5 pounds. There you have it, folks. Can I go down any lighter? Possibly, but I don't know if it will cock. You know, that was the main thing. I want to make sure it cocked and not went off. So, all right, I cocked it. All right, didn't go off. Load a pellet. Finish this off. Okay, that's it. Again. Safety off. You know my philosophy, sharing is caring. You folks stay safe, shoot straight, may your pellet or slug hit his target. See you next episode. Airgun Passing Channel. See ya.